I got that good vibe, revive, call it vibranium. Young African, see me stunting like an alien. Already in your head, dripping bars in your cranium. I don't need no makeup, yo, my face glow is radiant. Haters type.
This is your girl Shiro back with another episode of Kenyan Plug Pod, and you guys, hopefully you have been enjoying the last bit of content that I posted. I know I've been flooding you guys with content, and that's a good thing, so catch up on as many episodes as possible and make sure you're keeping up with the episodes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Make sure you keep on plugging other people with the plug. And yeah, let's get into the show. So first things first is going to be the socials of the week. And the socials come from Twitter, of course. And it's Manai, you know, after party. Just a lot of partying happening. And actually, it's the season for enjoyment. Okay, so enjoyment has been calling a lot of people's phones, speed dialing a lot of people. And people have been answering. So with that situation, I mean, I'm the one who's like, click, because these days I value my rest, I value my sleep, I value my my time to myself, to enjoy like a show, a book, some wine, just relaxing. These days I'm just into relaxing more than partying, because for me, I'm not into it anymore. Like, I started partying a long time ago. And with that being said, me see only like the reason to party kila siku, unless like it's an event or something. For me, like an event, kama ni birthday weekend yangu, of course, but I will party like every day of that weekend, because it's my birthday weekend and I'm going to enjoy that, which is coming up. Ik mane ya party kila siku, kila weekend, I'll be in the bed. I'm a party animal, yes. I enjoy partying, absolutely. Lakini, will I be partying every day like I used to when I was younger? No. And no, I'm not old. Lakini, I still enjoy my freedom of peace, or freedom to say no. Because that thing of like, man, says no, because like they're going to think I'm lame, or they're going to think that, or whatever it may be, like mini grandpa, mini shosho. I don't care, mini shosho. I'll take my name shosho sawa. That's fine, because me staki kuparty kila siku like I used to. Those days are gone. Sina atoi, sina mana kama yel. So I guess I know people that don't have kids. They're like, what? You better go party while you can. And I understand that feeling as well. Like, every day, manze, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. Siezi party kila siku like I used to. But I cannot stress enough. If you've never partied every day, every week, all day, every day, ujaenda day party paka night party. If you've never done that, make sure you do that. Because it's one of those things in life, utaki kuangalia like, damn, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. Make sure you enjoy yourself, because life is too short. But don't enjoy yourself into your 60s because umepari kila siku paka enjoyment has taken over your life. Make sure you find your limits and your boundaries. So, yeah, so that was the meme of the week. Kenyan Excellence has to go to Eliud Kipchoge. And yeah, that's of course because he's putting Kenya on the map once again. And he has been constantly putting Kenya on the map as the fastest marathon runner, and the one to do it in like, right now he's challenging himself to doing this marathon, and he's trying to do it under 2 hours. And he's broken many other records. So Sio, like Msei, is new to breaking records, but of course he wants to challenge himself with something new. As of September of last year, he broke another record. So this year he's trying to break another record. And
so the need to have the limitations. As I always say, no man is limited.
I'm recording this before we find out if he breaks the record, but I'm going to make sure that when I edit this, that if he breaks the record, which I'm sure he will, that I post this and him breaking the record. So shout out to him, congratulations in advance. Yes, so getting into the topic of the week, and it has to be about this thing called fear. And the thing that I was asking myself today was, if you got everything you wanted, come on, if you have everything, like if everything you said you wanted, everything that's on your vision board came true, everything that you wanted, will you be prepared for it? And my answer is me Siogopi future. I don't fear my future. I don't fear my success. I don't fear my next steps. But I must admit that this is a very recent thing, me Siogopi, like I don't like this is a very recent fear to be conquered, because as nilikuwa nafikiria, like when I started thinking, I was like, yo, like if I got everything I wanted, everything I prayed for, everything like I've been studying and trying to research and trying to prepare myself for, would I really truly be prepared when the opportunity was presented to me? And I think that I was 50-50 when if I can be honest and say, when I really sat down and thought about it, nikasema, I think niko 50-50, because if everything I imagined or everything I prayed for, because actually my prayers, my visions, my requests, my things that I try to attract, I'm thinking about big things. My dreams are big. I dream big. I want extravagant. I want legacy. I want empire. I want big things to happen to me. So I'm scared to mess it up. I'm scared that if I finally got everything I wanted, that I will mistreat it, or I would not know how to act about it. I would not know how to act. See, I don't know how, because these things are big. These things are major. So if I get all of the things that I want, see, naza just like I can really F it up. I can really mess it up. And that's kusema, like, sure, you had one time, you had one opportunity, you said you wanted this thing the whole time, and then now that you get it, unaanza kuakama, unaogopa, you're fearful of messing up, you're fearful of success. And it's so real and it's so true, and I cannot stress it enough that it's not weakness. It's not weakness. It's just your mind psyching yourself out. When you psych yourself out and you're telling yourself, oh my God, this, we do a lot of mind like sabotage. We sabotage ourselves so much with our thoughts. It's crazy. And it's like crazy because tukona so much opportunity to change our mindset, but like the one thing I have to say, and one thing that I've noticed is, ukiamuka, meditate, when you do everything else, you have to say, I inhale positivity, I want positivity, I attract positivity. We want positivity all the time. Lakini you've never said, oh, let me be negative today, let me do this, let me do that. Negativity is like inside of us. Negativity is innate. Like positivity, we have to say, oh no, let me take the positive route, let me be positive about this, let me think positively about this. We have to work hard for positivity. We have to work hard to be positive. But to be negative ni rahisi sana. Hata mtu akiongea, like if someone is talking to you, you hear the negative thing louder. What we need to do is try to channel our best selves, our most positive selves, and live in that body. Want to give negativity a home. Evict, mwambie, you have to go. You have to go. Negativity, you have to go. Because I'm not here for that. Right now, I'm here for positivity. I'm here to conquer everything I want. I mean, when Shadi talk about your box, that box where I believe like, oh, you're only limited to this, this, and this. Come on, say, right here, this marathon runner, the guy that has been killing record after record after record. When I forget, he's fearful about, oh, I have to run this marathon in under 2 hours, but I fear that I can't do it. Come on, say I can figure he can't do it. He would never have signed up, and he would never have put himself in these positions. But if you position yourself to say, I don't care how the optics look, it seems like a lot, it might be hard, lakini guess what? I believe in myself, and you tell yourself and you manifest believing in yourself. You cannot lose, honestly. But if you tell yourself, oh, I don't know, because overthinking is natural. We do it all the time. But can we think ourselves into believing in ourselves, to conquering our fears, to believing that we can do anything? That's the point of this whole thing. We fear so much. We fear the littlest things. We fear big things. We fear expectations. We fear disappointing ourselves and others. We fear this looking a certain way, especially with, like I always like to say, social media has been a big deal forever. But kabla social media was your families, and your families are the ones to judge you and say this, na go spread news yako. Lakini when you find your true freedom, your true self, unaanza kusema like, me, I don't care about all of that stuff. I have to represent for myself. And if I make myself happy, and if I know myself and I believe in myself, nobody can stop me. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can make me feel like, oh, you should have did this, you should have did that. Whatever route I decide to take, I'm good with it, because I sat down, I've thought about it, I've decided that this is what I'm going to do. But if I am living for someone else, I'll always be fearful for messing up, because now live for someone else and I'm not living for myself. And I think it's important to remember that I'm living for myself and you're living for yourself. Social media iko hapo, family wako hapo, watu wataongea regardless of whatever you do, whether good or bad. Watu are wishing that things happen. People are wishing on your downfall. People are wishing for your downfall. But what you have to remember is that if you walk with confidence, live with confidence, move with confidence, be about confidence, embody confidence, that people are going to envy you and want to be you regardless. Ata kama you have so many fears in yourself, if you have so many, fears about being great, if you have so many fears of success, have you imagined that people look at you and already see success? If you carry yourself as a successful person, if you carry yourself as a confident person, watu wanakuangalia like, dang, I want to be that person. I liked the way they move because they're confident. And the moment you start allowing yourself to feel the pressure, you're allowing yourself to lose. Sasa unataka kukula L. Unataka kukulishwa L. Why? In anything that you do, anything that is new territory, anything that is a new journey, anything that's a new path, is going to come with its hardships. It's going to come with its difficulties. Lakini if you try hard and if you tell yourself, no matter what the outcome is, I'm proud of myself for even putting myself out there like this, then you're good, because you realize that I have already done something that most people cannot do. I've already put myself out there. I've already challenged myself enough to put myself out there. Trust me, those are the things that people see more than anything. Scared when you've wanted something for so long. How can you be scared when you've put something on your vision board, assuming that you're going to get it, assuming that you're going to actually get the things that you're putting on your vision board? Lakini ukianza kuona a glimpse of it, when you start seeing a glimpse of your vision becoming a reality, unaanza kuogopa, unaanza kusema, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do it, I don't know if it's possible, I don't know. Wacha kuji-cancel. Unaji-cancel hapo. You're canceling yourself. You're canceling yourself by telling yourself, I don't think I can do it. It looks bigger than I anticipated. As we all know, laziness is in our bodies. Actually, it's in our bodies. In our too. Hey, you want to be lazy today? Hey, you want to be lazy today? I'm telling you, it's a temptation for life. It's a temptation for life. But ukisema nope, actually, I'm busy creating my empire, creating my legacy, doing what I have to do for myself. You sit it down. You sit that laziness down and you say, I got things to accomplish. Laziness and fear, they're hand in hand. They're like married couple. They're a married couple. Laziness and fear. Because ukikuwa fearful, unaanza kusema, oh, I'll just do it again tomorrow. Oh, I'll just do it. Una postpone. You postpone it and then you try to make it seem like, oh, I'm just scared to do it. You're just lazy. But laziness and fear, they're together. Because ukikuwa lazy, because you're fearful of what you can do. You're fearful of your own accomplishments. You're fearful of who you actually are because of laziness. Any goals that you allow yourself to even think of, or anything that you think you can do, is not by mistake. It's not like you're dreaming too big, or you're thinking too highly of yourself. No, if you think you can do something, it's because you can do it. Now execute that thing. And actually, when I was meditating the other day, I was thinking, okay, so I inhale consistency, execution, and positivity. I exhale negativity, hesitation, and procrastination. Because I don't want to procrastinate anymore. Because also that is coupled with laziness and fear. Procrastinating, doing things at the last minute. And let's move forward to saying, I'm going to be on time. My time management is on point. That's the things that I want to say. And those are things that are on my goal list. I want to be able to say that I've done it. I've done it on time. I've done it before time. And I execute it. And now I can move on to my next thing that I have to handle. Like, we have this thing where we create our own challenges. We create our own obstacles. Alafu tunaanza kufia things because it looks like something that we did not create. Quite control freaks. It's so many things that are layered up with fear, but the main thing to remember is that fear is a mindset. It's not something that is real. It's a mindset. If you remove yourself from fear, if you break up with fear, you will be okay. It's not something that you need to function. It's not something that you need to go on with. It doesn't keep you healthy. It doesn't keep your relationship going. It doesn't make your parents proud. Fear is nothing to you. So why give it power as much as we do? Why give it as much power as we do? Fear means nothing, and we have to dead it quickly. because it means nothing. It's nothing to us, and we should think about it like that. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Imagine kupatia mtu relevancy, and they mean you and that person, you don't go together, like you don't click, you don't mesh. Kwa nini upatie huyo mse time of day? Why would you give that person a time of day or a conversation? Why would you give that person anything when that person is clearly not your type of person? You and that person, you don't get along, you don't see eye to eye, you are actually enemies. So why would you give that person any time of day? Why would you give that person power? You let that person go, you keep it away from you, you separate yourself from that person. So imagine that person to be fear and you don't go together, you're not two of the same. So I respectfully take myself out of that relationship with fear, because Mimi, I'm a little bit more, I'm better than that, honestly. So we should think like that. I'm better than that. I'm not fearful of anything. I'm a conqueror. I have a conqueror spirit, and I'm going to get everything I want because I said so and I believe in myself. That's the only way. That's the only way to do this thing. And as the year comes to an end, I promise you guys that I am leaving fear right here in 2019. And I cannot say that, okay, today I will be fear free, but I'm honestly trying to accept that fear and we don't mesh, and we're not one of the same. So I can't allow it anymore in my life, and I cannot allow it to have that much space and that much power in my day-to-day. So yeah, I'm breaking up with fear, and every breakup takes time, but as long as you take that first step to say I'm breaking up with you, then you're okay. So right now I'm just breaking up with fear, and I'm going on to my next level and to my next steps, thinking like I have this in the bag, I'm going to accomplish everything I want. And yeah, like I'm giving myself that pep talk every day, and I'm actually positively affirming myself that fear and we're broken up, we're done, and I'm leaving that sucker right here in 2019. Yeah, so that's the topic, Miss Siogopi. As let me give you an update, with the mother and daughter that were stranded and were trying to be rescued in the ferry accident, have been recovered, and it just happened like Friday. It just happened on Friday, and unfortunately the mother and daughter have passed. RIP to both. Prayers for the family. And it's so in your normal for the week, because it doesn't make sense. So much happening in Kenyan government, but not enough things are happening when it comes to people needing assistance and immediate assistance. And I think we're too advanced for these type of issues. I think that Kenya can be more advanced than they are perpetrating right now and coming off us. Lastly, the hit of this week has to be Kenya Minibamba. This week has to be the card game made by Coolio, and it's called Drink and Know Kenya. And it's like a card game with Kenyan questions, like just about random Kenyan facts. And it's like, if you don't know it, or if it's a drinking game. So it's just like a cool game. I wish I had this game. I think everyone in the diaspora needs this game, because it's like one of those events where you're around some Kenyans, you have this like a drinking game. We already like to do that anyways. So like we already enjoy a drink. We are already fans of enjoyment. So if we can have a game where you get to teach other people about Kenyan history or Kenyan facts, or just one of the questions that I saw was like, name all the counties, and who has the ability to name the counties in Kenya. Like whoever gets the most, they're safe to not drink. And if you'd only name like one, you'd have to drink. Like if you only say Nakuru County and then you're like, oh, I'm done, I don't know any other counties, but you have to drink. And I feel like it's so much fun, because we love to enjoy ourselves. We love to be around others. We love holidays. So what better than to pull out a card game that has all these facts about Kenya, or just allowing Kenyans to enjoy each other, to have a card game and to drink. So yeah, that definitely made me happy to see that, and I need that for Jamhuri Day, because if I'm going to be having a culturation over here, and my people, especially getting to get other people that are not Kenyan to understand the beauty of Kenya and to understand what Kenya is all about, what's made of, in a way of like fun, I think is really dope. So shout out to you, Coolio, for that idea and that concept. And really, Kenya on the map is always a good thing, so shout out to that. Yes, so this has been Miss Siogopi. as the name of this one. And you guys, hopefully you enjoy yourselves, enjoy the weekend, the holiday.
Siogopi, kani vishasha tumezoea.
Next week with another episode, and make sure you are tuning in tomorrow for the Sheng with She. Enjoy.